looking to overwinter your vegetable beds, here's a couple quick steps you can take. Number one, add lime to the soil. If you do that this fall, the lime will break down and help to adjust the soil pH for next growing season. The other thing you can do is add a little bit of compost. If you've added a lot of compost to your soil in the past, you can skip this step. Now, in this area right here, if we've already prepared the soil and leave it open, then when it rains, the weeds will germinate. And in many ways, that's okay. The winter annual weeds that grow are nature's free cover crops, and as long as you let them go, don't let them go to seed, you'll be okay. Some of those weeds like chickweed are edible, and they're actually pretty darn good. Some other things you can do include covering your bed with burlap sacks. You can find these at coffee roasters, and if you put 2 layers down, tends not to blow away. The worms are going to come in from underneath and condition your soil really nicely. If you're looking to block out the weeds, you could use some black plastics, heavy duty black plastic, and if you put some sticks, some rocks on top of it, next spring, voila, you've got a great growing bed ready to go.
October is also a really great time to do what's called sheet mulching, which is a great technique for transitioning grassy or weedy areas to help them be less weedy or ready to plant next spring. And the way that we sheet mulch is we have 2 very important layers. The first layer is either a really thick layer of something like paper or newspaper, or on this first layer you can use cardboard. It's just very important that no matter which material you use first, that you use enough of it. With the cardboard, we want to make sure we have at least 3 or 4 layers of cardboard, or we want to have a nice thick layer, about 1/4 inch or more of paper. Now on top of this layer, the second layer of our sheet mulch is some sort of organic material. And if the place that you're sheet mulching is around perennial plants, or it's a place that you want to use for a path, then what you can layer on top is 6 inches of wood chips or wood debris mulch. So that's this stuff here. If you're hoping that this new sheet mulch area is going to be used for planting in the spring, then instead of wood chips, you want to use about 6 inches of compost or other type of soil blend. And if you're able to do this, you're going to have a space that's way less weedy, way more ready to plant come the spring. Hey guys, October is a great time to clean up your raspberry patch, and the way you do that is with some pruning. I want you to find your nice green, these are called primicanes. They're the parts of your raspberry that grew this year. You know you have the new growth because it's green. It has some color to the cane still. This one's kind of reddish and purple, and they might be a little shorter, they might be a little longer. You keep these. So set those aside, and then I want you to find what are called your floricanes. These are the parts of your plant that fruited for you this year in 2017. Notice that they're brown, they're kind of peely, no more leaves. And what you do is you find these, you get out your pruners, and you follow this piece all the way down to the base and cut it right near the ground and take all of these out so that when you're done, no more of these, and you're only left with your green primicanes.
October is a great time to plant garlic. It's going to like a nice balanced fertilizer, and it also likes to have a neutral soil. So we're going to add lime to the soil, and we're going to add bone meal to the soil. And we're going to do that by sprinkling it over our planting area, like so. And then we're going to use a digging fork or a shovel to mix those fertilizers into the soil. We're also fluffing up the soil, making it so that the roots of the garlic will grow quickly and become established. Next step is to choose your garlic. We've got hardneck garlic, which will grow and produce a scape, a curly flower in May, which is super tasty that you can eat. We have soft neck garlic, which is good for making braids. Both of them have that great pungent garlic taste that people love to add to their pastas. In terms of planting, you'll want to crack open the bulbs, choose the largest cloves. With each clove like this, you want to sink into the ground 2 to 4 inches underneath with the pointy part going upwards. Spacing is about 4 inches for garlic cloves. Each one of these cloves will turn into a full head of garlic. You can also harvest garlic at any time during the spring and eat it as green garlic, just like you would green onions. During the springtime, it's really important that you keep the area really well weeded and that you also add some additional fertilizer. If you take those steps, come July 2018, you'll have a beautiful head of garlic for next year.